Hey guys, welcome to E Factor Outdoors. This is episode 2 of 2020 deer hunting season. We want our kids to be successful and have a good experience when hunting. But things don't always go perfect. Sometimes mistakes happen and end with unfortunate results. In this video, we have 2 unfortunate results that we're going to learn from. I want to show you guys what happened and how you can avoid them so that your kid can have that perfect hunt.
What do you think?
Oh, try not to step on any leaves. Give a clear shot at him. Don't pull the trigger. %, sure that I hit him. Oh my goodness, my knees are like shaking. I'm so happy.
Alright, getting ready to take Hope hunting this year. She didn't get a deer last year, and so we're hoping she gets one this year. She's first up to bat. Don't buy expensive camo for them. They outgrow them. Whatever you get, make it warm and comfortable. I did spend some money on some lacrosse boots for them, but I got them big last year, so they still fit them. They still fit her this year. They fit her pretty good. Let them bring snacks, books. Don't get too overly worried about it. And if you go in there and you don't get one, so be it. We're going behind the house tonight. The neighbors have lit up some their field or something, and there is smoke just flooding the thicket. So we're going to slip in there, and the wind's pretty good anyway for this spot. But I think with the smoke down in there, those deer aren't going to smell us at all. Some rain's coming, so we're going to hopefully get a deer before the rain.
Oh, try not to step on any leaves while you're walking. How old are you, Hope? 10. Got Hope, my 10-year-old daughter. 9. Oh, you're 9. I don't even know how old I got 4 kids. I can't keep track of how old they are. 10. Why were you tricking me? Because I'm technically 10. So we got an awesome food plot, and we have this brush pile blind. I'll put a shot on the screen of what it looks like from the outside. We got the Rocky Mountain RM390 crossbow for her pile drive arrows. Rage, no collar broadhead. She would love to shoot a buck because she's never killed a buck before. She can shoot anything she wants. Be normal. I am normal. Okay. 2:30, so we got some time. It doesn't get dark till like 7. We're here early. It started raining, so we put up this little pop-up umbrella like my dad always would do. It's keeping us dry, keeping the camera dry. Hope's killed 1 deer, so she's ready to kill her 2nd deer. She didn't get one last year.
So it's starting to sprinkle, and a fawn comes out. It's a little buttonbuck fawn, and does during the fall they kick the buttonbucks away. They force them to go live on a different property than they do. That's just part of nature, and that helps avoid the inbreeding. So it appears to me that this buttonbuck has already got the boot from old mom. Anyway, we're sitting there watching this, and we look up and we see a buck. Now Hope is really excited. She really wants to shoot a buck because her brother's already killed 2 bucks, and she's never killed one before.
It's the one that was on camera, Hope.
That's his big brother. Could be his big brother.
I don't know, but we can't. Like, try to get aimed at, so as soon as they step out, you can shoot. Okay? Like, right, are you ready? Get aimed at him. You can shoot him right now if you want. But don't shoot yet until I tell you. He's quartering towards now. Don't shoot. Wait till I tell you. Give a clear shot at him. Don't pull the trigger. Wait. Aim at him and shoot him. Right behind that shoulder, hit him in the heart. Get him. Yes! Look, the arrow hit the tree. Did you get him?
Yeah, I got him.
Holy smokes.
But I may have aimed a bit high, but I think for sure hit the heart.
Listen. Your first bug.
I'm 99% sure that I hit him. There's 1% chance that I didn't.
If you hit him, that arrow blew through and hit the tree on the other side. Oh my gosh. Hey. It's only 4:30.
This is one of those good E-Factor moments, not one of the bad ones.
Your first bug.
The arrow was stuck in a tree.
Let's watch the footage and make sure you smoked him,
Yeah,
okay?
we're gonna watch the footage and then we'll have to wait 20 to 30 minutes to go pick them up. Oh my goodness, my knees are like shaking. I'm so happy. Alright, Daddy, let's watch the footage now. So we looked back at the footage and the deer ducked. We'll have to edit it and show you what happened. It was 33 yards. And if the deer would have held still, she would have basically hit it perfectly centered, perfectly in the middle of the body up and down. But it ducked at the sound of the crossbow. But
I've killed enough deer and unfortunately wounded enough that over the years that I know that that was 90% not a lethal shot.
We'll have to investigate just a little bit, but more than likely, the deer's gonna be okay. We're gonna stick in the blind. There's still 2 hours before dark, so hopefully something else will come up.
So my heart is breaking for this girl. She wanted a buck so bad. She thought she got it. She was so excited, and unfortunately, she didn't aim low enough. In the heat of the moment, she forgot, and she aimed up at the lungs, which had the deer held still, that would have been a perfect shot. But a lot of times, 50% of the time, in my experience, that deer ducks. And if you're aiming at the lungs, you're going to hit it high in the back or shave the fur off the back. You need to aim at the heart, guys. That way, if it does duck, you still hit it in the lungs. But if it doesn't duck, then you hit it in the heart. That way, both times you have a dead deer. She knew that. She just made a mistake in the heat of the moment. So that's something very important to your success. Hit subscribe if you guys want to continue learning things to be more successful in your deer hunting.
I guess if you aim at her like in a very low heart, okay. Well, we can just wait because she's not spooky at all. Okay. Wait, because she's quartering towards us. Maybe she'll come closer. Like aim for that heart, right? But let me see how far she is.
Center.
What?
Center dot.
Yeah.
I feel like for Hope's sake right now, I need to play a clip from her 2 years ago when she shot her first deer and she shot it right through the heart. And by the way, guys, in the yard, she's bullseyeing those bolts in the target from 0 to 50 yards. So it's just these things happen. And what happened in this situation, you see this bolt coming out, erratic flight, hits that deer in the neck. Just pure luck. And what happened was her when she was kind of coming over like this, and she started tilting ever so slightly like this, so twisting, and that so you have your crossbow limb. She started tilting like this, and she's resting up on a log. Long story short, her crossbow limb hit the log rest that we had the crossbow on, and it just sent that arrow. And I was watching the deer. I was not paying attention to how her crossbow limbs were. So that's something for you dads to watch for, and for you hunters with crossbows to watch for.
Are you on blood right now? Yeah, I see it right underneath you. I know it's a lot of blood, but I've seen a lot of blood before. And sometimes The deer wasn't even dead. Stop.
So she was like lying down.
She's a big doe. What do you think? Let's look at that rage hole. Good grief, you center punched her neck.
What does that mean?
What do you think?
She hit that deer right in the neck with a big rage broadhead, and it sliced part of the jugular open. And again, a reason I love videoing my hunts and my kids' hunts is it tells me so much about what happened. It told us about that buck, what happened, because honestly, watching it, I didn't know where she hit. And watching this doe run off, you can see that blood just every time she takes a step, literally just pumping out like a garden hose. And I watched her bounce about 20 yards into that grass, and then she disappeared, which I knew she fell over. So at the end, we get a happy story, and Hope gets a deer, and she's really happy, and we've learned a lot of valuable lessons today.
Big head.
Alright, Hope. You ready to drag her out of here?
I want to try.
Hey, open her teeth. Look at those teeth. It looked like she was missing teeth. She's super old. Open those lips up.
Hey, Dad, see you. Yeah,
Alright, we got the doe in the canoe back to the house. An untouched heart. So that'll be good to eat. Got some pals here.
My heart wasn't unheart. I mean, untouched. I got a devil heart shot.
Here's the killer.
My doe.
That's where you went in. No, it's not. That's where you went in. Isn't it? Yeah, that's where you went in.
Oh.
We don't know. It was kind of a catastrophe.
Jeremy. As Hope's heart is untouched, my doe last.
All right, we got to drag it up the hill and into the four-wheeler.
I got